Well, good afternoon, my Facebook friends around the world. Mr. Sunshine coming to you live right here, right now in a beautiful, hot, sunny South Florida day. And I'm going to tell you what, woo, things are taking place. That's right, things are taking place down here in sunny South Florida. And today is no exception. I hope you're all having a great day today, Mr. Sunshine. Rolls-Royce technician Eddy, locksmith Eddy. As a matter of fact, I'm locksmith Eddy in play right now. We're actually going to go get a key at a motorcycle shop that we have to repair. And Nancy Hobbs. Oh, Nancy Hobbs. You know, Nance, when you're ready to move to sunny South Florida, when you're ready to say sunshine, it's time to move to sunny South Florida. I'm going to help you. Skylar. Oh, Skylar Alexander. You know, Skylar, you and I as realtors, my friend, we have the opportunity, we have the luxury of walking in to multi-million-dollar mansions and make the American dream a reality. Okay? You know it. I know it. And the world knows it. Well, you know, you get a lot of this, Skylar. You get a lot of this of people saying, oh, I don't need a realtor to do this. I don't need a realtor. Yeah. When it comes time to deal with the title companies, when it comes time to deal with the inspectors and the appraisers, when it comes time to sit there and talk to the banks and the mortgage companies and orchestrate the whole thing, you're almost like a maestro at the Philharmonic Symphony. You know that, all right? And you know, it goes on and on. You know, and everybody, Skylar, everybody wants to say, well, let me see what's on the MLS. Let me see, well, you know what? You and I got to pay $800 a year for that. We got to pay for the e-sign. We got to pay for the dues to be a realtor in today's world, okay? And yet you got everybody saying, hey, give me your password so I can see what you got cooking. You know, they don't want to go to Realtor.com. No, because that thing's about 6 months outdated. Well, Skylar, you and I both know when you're putting your name on a dotted line, you've got responsibilities, you got deadlines, you got all the way to the closing day when you're getting the HUD statement and you're sitting there reading down. You gotta make sure the T's are dotted and the I's are crossed. You know it, what we gotta do. And in between the signing of the listing agreement all the way to closing, anything at any time can go wrong, okay? It's not a done deal. It's not a done deal. You can get the appraiser comes in too low, all right? The buyer or the seller says, hey, my house is worth this, and in his mind, it's worth that. But the reality of the bank and the appraiser is down here, okay? And then you gotta negotiate with him and say, well, you know what? You've been sitting on it, you're paying property taxes, you're paying HOAs if you're in a gated community, you got all the utilities going on every month, and you know it's costing you a lot of money to have that thing sitting there trying to sell it. So now, you gotta decide what you're gonna do. And you know what? We gotta be psychiatrists, You know, let me tell you something. You go be a doctor, you gotta go get a medical degree. You go sit there and be a lawyer, you gotta go get a law degree. You gotta be a realtor, you gotta be a lawyer. All right, even though I'm not a lawyer, yeah, everybody wants to sue you. You fuck up one little thing, you don't want to sue. If the thing don't work, if they're fighting with the husband and the wife, you've got to play the psychiatrist. You understand, Skylar? You know, a lot of people don't understand that. They think riding around in Rolls Royces and riding around in Jaguars and riding around on Space Mountain, they think it's all a luxury, my friend. They think it's a bed of roses. They think it's a pleasure cruise. They think when I go live on a closing and I'm holding up a $15,000 or a $40,000 or a $70,000 commission check, they're wondering what the hell's going on. They're saying, oh, Sunshine and Skylar Alexander, they're living the life of Riley. They're living with champagne flowing. Well, let me tell you something. That's true. We drive good champagne all day. Huh? We sit here with suntan lotion on every day. Skylar, but it takes a lot of work, pal. It takes a lot of work mentally, physically. I gotta be there for the inspectors. I gotta be there for the appraisers. I gotta be there each and every day. All right, there ain't a day that goes by. A day goes by and it ain't hard for Mr. Sunshine. And you know what, Skylar? Even the days that it ain't hard, and believe me, my friend, that is far and in between. All right, because if it ain't hard in the morning, by noontime, it's gonna be hard then. All right, and let me tell you something. You know it, and I know it. What we gotta do each and every day to get that job done. All right, you gotta make the seller happy. You gotta, and nobody's happy. You know, Skylar, in life, you realize a lot of people ain't happy. They're living in that biggest house on that biggest side of town, woo, with them long limousines, them jet airplanes, and they are the most miserable people. They hate everything. They don't like nothing. Well, let me tell you something, my friend. I can't change them. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't force them to drink. I can lead them all the way to the closing. I can't make them sign on a dotted line to sell it because they're thinking, oh, maybe I should have got more, or maybe I should have did this, or maybe I should have did that. No matter what you've done in the 45 days, or the 60 days, or the 90 days to get that done, they think, oh, well, I could have got more money if I had to. Yeah, you know, Scott, you know it and I know it. All right, I can go down this line 1,000 times. I had a closing on Friday. I'm still waiting to get paid today. All right, we know what it's all about. We know the wire was sent, but we're still waiting for confirmation. We're waiting for this, we're waiting for that. Yeah. Everybody's moved in. Everybody's moved in the property. They're moving their furniture in. The addresses have already been changed. The utilities are already in the new name. And I'm still waiting. All right, Scott, that's just the way it is. Oh, God. Oh, Mr. Sunshine Realtor, Eddy, how do you do it? Well, I'll tell you how I do it. I jump in that big Rolls Royce and I sit there and have a $200 dinner, okay? And while I'm eating that filet mignon, while I'm eating that frickin' lobster tail, surf and turf, all right? But then, Skylar, you know, Skylar, a lot of people don't admit it, but I'm one to show you if I'm talking surf and turf at Morton's or Okeechobee Steakhouse, or sitting over there at Mr. Chow's, or down there at Cafe Moderado's, or if I go to McDonald's and order a hamburger and a fish sandwich, that technically is surf and turf too, all right? So whether we're eating McDonald's surf and turf, or sitting down here at STK Steakhouse surf and turf, it's all synonymous. Now, Mr. Sunshine had a closing on Friday. I got a closing on this Friday, and I got another closing on the first week of June. So we got a lot going on. And whether I'm talking about Deerfield, whether I'm talking about Lake Worth, whether I'm talking about Lantana, whether we're talking about Palm Beach, whether we're talking about Singer Island, it's all the same. It's just different locations each and every day. So I hope you're having a good day, Skylar. You know, Skylar, I watch your videos. I watch your Facebook. You're sitting there. You've got that $1 million smile. You got that body. All you needed with that big cigar. Sit there with a little glass of cognac, sipping it down, saying life is good when you're Skylar Alexander. All right? Well, you gotta tell them. I'm telling you right now, my friend. I'm telling you right now. You gotta show them not the cigars and the cognac and the champagne flowing. You gotta show them what you gotta do each and every day. You gotta work, all right? And you know, Skylar, everybody thinks, oh, Skylar Alexander, he's sitting there getting another commission check. Well, Skylar, you gotta show them what you're doing to get that. You gotta show them when you're sitting there with the appraiser. You gotta sit there with the inspector when he's going, well, you know, there's a little crack over here behind that fitting. Oh, there's a piece of 4-inch molding missing over here. Oh, there's this out there. Oh, this light bulb ain't working. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Okay? So in life is not a bed of roses. Life is not a pleasure cruise. When you're a realtor, like Mr. Sunshine Realtor Eddy and the illustrious Skylar Alexander. Woo. So Skylar, I'm sitting here giving little tutorial videos while I'm riding down the road in 90-degree weather with it getting a little suntan, okay? That's what it is. I'm gonna have my shirt, jacket, tie on, a little Versace going on a little bit later. Ellen Parker, Ellen Parker. Now, Skylar, you know, Skylar, I gotta get my point across right now. I like you. You're a nice guy, but I like Ellen Parker more, okay? So if it comes down to Skylar Alexander, we're going to dinner, or Ellen Parker, we're going to dinner. Skylar, I'll let you drive the Rolls Royce while me and Ellen are sitting back here socializing, getting ready to walk into the restaurant. Okay? That's how it's gonna go down there. All right? So we're gonna head on down here. I gotta run down a motorcycle shop. They have a broken key, and I've gotta handle that. That's where I come in. All right? That's where I make my entrance as Locksmith Eddy. All right? Broken keys, locks that don't have keys, locks that don't work. All right? And Skylar, you know, Skylar, as a realtor, as a locksmith, when I get some ugly sales, when the husband and the wife ain't getting along, the mistress is coming up the driveway wanting a piece of that house, the wife is screaming, the kids are out there carrying on. And the guy's gotta sit there and get screamed at by his wife as his girlfriend's coming up the driveway and the mistress is and the guy says, Sunshine, whatever you do, you gotta sell this fucking house. You gotta get it gone. Yes, believe me, pal, I've had that happen more than once in my life. All right, when I got all three of them, plus the kids all screaming at me. And you gotta sit here and compose yourself. You gotta sit here and compose yourself while he's getting beat up on all fronts. Woo! Other than that, I hope you're all having a great day. And as always, Mr. Sunshine, give me a call, Partnership Realty, 561-693-8636, as we're coming to you live right here, right now, in sunny South